Let's go. Jody, good morning.
Good morning.
Lay it on me, girl. What you got?
Okay, well, my boyfriend and I had been dating about a year. We had a baby. And when our daughter was 3 months old, his parents decided they wanted to come out and visit their grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was no planning. There was no ring. His mom just asked him and said, "Hey, we're coming out to see the baby. Are we going to see a wedding while we're there?" And he turned around and looked at me and said, "Well, what do you think?"
Oh,
And we got married 8 days later. We got married 8 days later.
Okay.
He had to rush through all the planning and everything so that his parents
Yeah.
could have a wedding.
Are we still together?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Jody, 1 second. You're in the running. That's tough.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think?
why are we only getting married for your parents?
Well, I turn and look to you. Hey, do you think that's cool? Let me go in Baltimore. Molly, good morning.
Good morning.
What happened, girl?
I had this whole proposal planned out west in the mountains. We were out in the Tetons. We had just done a beautiful, beautiful hike, and I heard someone yell for help. I was supposed to be proposing in 2 hours. I go running, and it was a husband and wife. The wife had just collapsed, and I had to perform CPR for like an hour before, and the wife got whisked away in a helicopter. So, really didn't set the mood for my proposal that was supposed to be stunning.
Yeah.
And I couldn't cancel it because I had photographers and everything.
Oh, no. So you basically made out with somebody for an hour to save their life and then had propose.
Exactly.
Oh,
That-
Little trauma bonding at its finest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And are we still together, Molly?
We are. We've been married now for 2.5 years.
I love that.
Okay, hold on 1 second. That is
But
kinda
you
funny.
also are a hero.
No, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be like, wait, yeah. I mean, obviously, I already wanted to marry you, but
Yeah.
now that you're a hero.
Give me that CPR for life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that you're mine, no more CPR for anybody else. You let them
Okay.
die.
Shut up.
In Westminster, Jenny, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, lay it on me, girl. Bad proposal, poker. What happened?
Oh, boy. So we were living in Germany at that time. My husband was in the military, and his time was coming up to return to the U.S. So we knew we had to get married pretty soon so I could go with him. So anyway, it was getting close, and I had some kind of flu, and I was on antibiotics, and I was not feeling well at all. And this one night, he asked me to stay up until after he gets home from band practice, and I was already annoyed because I wasn't feeling well. So by the time he got home, he sat down on the couch, took his guitar out, and started playing again. I was so mad because I figured you've just played for the last 3 hours.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why are you coming home doing this? So I was like, okay, I need to go to bed. He put the guitar down, and he came after me, and he picked me up to give me a hug. And in that moment, that antibiotic kicked in, and I knew I was going to have to go to the bathroom real fast, or I was coming out the wrong end.
Oh, no!
So
God.
I was just kicking, telling him, I need to go to the bathroom, I need to go to the bathroom. So he would put me down. I ran to the bathroom, and I had diarrhea all over the place.
Oh, boy.
Anyway,
Okay.
so after that, I just came out and I said, I'm sorry, I need to go to bed. I am not feeling well.
Yeah.
So he came into the bedroom, and he held out an open hand with a bunch of change, just coins in it. And he just said, what kind of change did they give me at the store today? And I looked at his hand, and the ring was on top of it. And all I could say was, this was not romantic at all. And
You
he
really
said,
wanted to pop the
well,
question that
Yeah,
night.
absolutely.
well, he said, well, if you mess up my plan A and plan B. So now I realize his plan A was playing our song on the guitar, but it's
Oh,
not.
so he had a pivot. He was going to play a proposal song, and he had to, stop.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yes.
Are
I messed it
are
up.
we still together, Jenny?
We are 21 years.
Look at
Oh,
that.
look at
Okay.
that.
1 second. You're in the running. That sucks to that dude.
I would have been like, shut up. I'm going to sleep.
Let me finish the damn song.
I'd be like, no.
You're really going to like this one, I swear.
But honestly, like, if someone's sick, like, maybe don't.
What if he's like, this song's got a nice ring to it?
Okay. That took me a second because I was like a ringtone. And I was like, no, you're talking about like a.
Get it?
okay. No, I wouldn't have gotten it.
But you get it
either.
now, though?
No, I would have. But
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't have gotten it then.
And then just stare until she gets it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So.
Let's go in Easton. Katie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, girl, what happened?
So we went to the beach. It was just like a typical day on the beach, and there was like a boardwalk there. We were down Ocean City, and he proposed to me when he proposed to me, he dropped the ring, and it went in between the boardwalk.
No.
So we ended up not being able to get it back. Like, yes, like there was so many people around, and people were trying to help and everything, but at the end of the day, like, obviously we can't get the boardwalk up.
No.
And I guess it went down into the sand, so he had to buy me a whole new ring. It's a whole thing. It was super embarrassing.
Wait, okay, are you guys still together? Because I would take that
together.
as a sign.
Honestly, I should have, but no, we are still together. We're not married yet.
Okay.
We're still engaged, but
Katie,
we're not married
wait,
yet.
Katie, why would that be? Why would you take that as a sign?
I'm joking. I'm
Okay,
just
all right, okay. For a second, I was like, my goodness.
And to be fair, that boardwalk eats up everything.
Yeah.
Like, once, like, my ex-boyfriend, my
does,
best
like-
friend's like, don't lose these keys, lost them in the boardwalk.
Even though you told him not to.
I was like, we told you not to. You had one job.
One thing we told you to do.
One job.
The land of the law.
It really
It
is.
It is. All right, Katie, 1 second. You're in the running. I just imagine that thing falling in slow motion.
Yeah.
That was having to buy 2 rings, dude. That would suck.
Is there insurance? Like, you have insurance, right? Is that what?
I think you can get ring insurance, yeah.
I don't know.
Then you
how
got to
that
prove
works.
that's lost. There's that. Let me go in Arlington. Heather, you made your fiance propose 3 times in one day?
What?
I did, well, he chose to. I didn't think it was going to be that quickly, but yeah.
Like, what happened?
So in the morning, we were literally in the middle of a fight, and I looked over and he's down on one knee, and I said, "We're fighting. What are you doing? Like, pick a better time."
Oh my God.
So I handed it back to him. And so then later on, we were with a bunch of his family who doesn't like me because they think I'm a nice person, but I'm not Catholic. So they didn't approve of us dating.
Yeah.
So he starts to pull it out. I'm like, "Please don't do it here. Please don't do it here." He gets down on one knee, and everyone's like, "Oh.
Oh, no.
It's happening." So no one was happy. So I took it in front of them, and then we were in the parking lot. I gave it back, and I was like, "No, that was horrible. Like, do this again at some point." And then, so later that night, he said, "Well, you drive to somewhere romantic." So he made me drive and pick out my own engagement spot, which actually was a pretty spot. And I was just like, "You know what? Fine. We're not playing this game a 4th time, so give it over."
Okay.
Let's go.
And
Oh my
then,
God.
did it work out?
It did not.
Son of a
6
gun.
months later, we separated.
Okay.
He sounds like he wasn't really, like, thinking
Well,
at all.
He was not. He was
Yeah.
not.
men, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of how we do.
It's not hard to make us happy.
Yep.
Well, there's that. Heather, 1 second, you're in the running. Although I appreciate him being like, all right, we're in a fight. Let me pull out the get out of jail free card proposal.
The way I would have, like, not hung out with him the rest of that day, I would be like, you want to see your family that doesn't like me? You go by yourself.
Why do you hate love?
I don't hate love, but, like, that's really messed up. That's a little manipulative, if you ask me.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
But I get the logic, though.
you know what? I'm not going to win this fight. What if I propose?
Yeah, like
What?
right now, let me see that. I faked dead once during a fight with an ex-girlfriend to get out of it, and that didn't work.
Okay, well,
I thought, legitimately, in my brain, I was like, this thing's going to go on for another hour. And, like, it is what it is.
you
If
just fall on the ground.
Yeah, I did. I was like, if I fake dead, she'll realize the error of her ways and be like, oh, wow, like, what if I actually lost him? And then, so
That's not what we think.
legit, she kept yelling at me. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, what if I died? And she said, and I quote, you'd still be wrong.
Okay, well, sounds okay. I'd be mad about the timing. I'd be like, oh, of course, now you gotta have a heart attack. Like,
Typical man. Can't take the
you're not
heat.
even trying to listen.
Yeah. Goes and dies.